Hi, I'm Phyllis. My website is southernfrugal.com. Today, for our main meal of the day, we're going to have some chicken a la king. And we've already got our vegetables chopped up and the mushrooms, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and cook some of those mushrooms. I'm using 1/4 of a stick of butter or 4 tablespoons. Our pan got a little too hot. Yeah, and I will leave a list of the ingredients right down below this video. Alright, that's good enough. We're going to go ahead and put 8 ounces. These are baby bell mushrooms. And usually they come in packs of 8 ounces. So we're just going to cook those sort of at a medium to medium-high heat for a few minutes. I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. Anyway, we'll be back after these cook down a little bit, and then we're going to add our next ingredients. Alright, these mushrooms have cooked down a bit. Now we're going to add 1 red bell pepper and 1 green bell pepper. These are from my stash in the freezer. You want to cut them in sort of big squares or big cubes. I'm going to add a small onion. Just break that up a little bit. Alright. Now we're going to continue to cook this until the peppers and onions get a little bit done and the mushrooms cook a little bit longer. Alright, we're going to let it cook maybe 5, maybe even 10 minutes. We'll be back. Alright, the peppers and onions have cooked down quite a bit now, and of course the mushrooms are completely done at this point, I'm sure. So we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. And just mix that all in. Stirring it around. Now the reason we didn't add this in the beginning, because we didn't want the flour, to get brown. And the flour is the thickening agent, of course. Alright, so now we're going to add 1 cup of chicken stock, and this is my homemade chicken stock. And this will start getting thick right away, probably. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and add 4 tablespoons of cooking sherry. And of course you can leave this out if you want to, but it doesn't give it a distinct taste. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tablespoons of cooking sherry, or you could even use probably white wine if you'd like. I prefer this myself. And of course it does have salt in it, so. Alright, so we're going to let this come back to a little bit of a simmer, and we'll be back and add the other ingredients. We'll be back. Alright, we are back, and let this come back to somewhat of a little bit of a simmer. Get that all incorporated, and now I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken. Now this is chicken from chicken tenders that I cooked, and actually they were frozen, and I just kind of cut them up into chunks. Put that chicken down in there. Now we're going to put this over some egg noodles. That's just the kind I like, but you could also put it over rice or some other type of pasta if you'd like. Alright, so now the last thing we're going to add is 1 cup of whipping cream. Just going to dump that in. Stir it around. Now I'm going to cut my heat down, way down to just a bare simmer. Stirring that all around, get it all mixed in. Now if you need to thin this, you could thin it with a little bit of water or a little bit more of the whipping cream if you need to thin it. Alright, and the last thing we're going to do is just put a dash of nutmeg in here. Now remember, anything you fix with milk, like puddings and all kinds of stuff like that, you can use nutmeg. So actually, it's not coming out very good. That looks good right there. So not even 1/8 of a teaspoon, really. You won't know it's there, but it will give it a distinct taste. In other words, you won't say, oh, that's nutmeg. You won't realize it's nutmeg. Alright, so we're going to let this simmer. I might have to thin mine out just a little bit later, but right now we're going to let it just simmer. I've already got my egg noodles cooked, and I'm going to fix a salad and get our tea fixed because we're almost ready to eat. We'll be back. Hey, I forgot to add the parsley, but I wanted to share this with y'all. I really get tired of getting parsley and cilantro and then throwing half of it away because it gets old pretty quick in the refrigerator. So I started washing it real good, cutting off those big long stems, putting it in a freezer bag and add water to it. So it just becomes one big mass of frozen parsley, and then I just break it up like that and take out whatever I need, which is what this is. So this is about a tablespoon of fresh parsley that was frozen. So we're just going to dump that in. I was about to forget that. So you still get that fresh parsley taste because you froze it really without blanching or anything. But it does keep pretty well for, I'd say, a month, maybe longer. Works out real well, and especially with cilantro, because I'm always going to make something using cilantro, and it's gone bad in the refrigerator. So there's my little tip of the day. See, I broke this section off just by whacking it on the counter, and next time I'll probably break this right there and just take what I need out. Alright, we'll be back and show y'all what this looks like on the plates. Alright, here's the meal. There's the chicken a la king, and of course my chicken tenders kind of came apart, but that's okay. And we've got a salad with iceberg lettuce, that's last of the season tomatoes, and some of those little crispy cucumbers from Canada. And of course we've got our iced tea, and we've got some Jell-O, and I used the last pack of my peaches, and I put them in the Jell-O, the peach Jell-O, and they kind of turn dark a little bit, but they still taste good. Alright, so there's the meal. There's Mr. Bucky's plate, and there's my plate. And we've got this on the egg noodles, which are my favorite. Alright, y'all, we will see y'all next time. Bye for now.